name's Crystal. How can I help you?
Hi, Crystal. This is Noah Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Hi. I needed to get an email address for you.
I don't do anything via email, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm going public on social media with all the evidence of everything that I have with you guys. I have everything
Okay, well, let me
laid out.
I'll tell you. Okay, hold on. Let me let you talk. I'm not understanding if you're trying to file a claim, but you want to go public. I'm not understanding where this is going.
What do you mean?
If I'm working with if I'm working with you to get your claim going, but you still want to go public, I'm not getting where this is going. I'm kind of confused. Help me.
If you think for 1 second that I'm taking money without you guys being held accountable and telling the public everything that you've done, that's exactly what you just said and what you implied.
No,
and you're trying to get me to take a bribe. That's what you just did, and I have you on recording.
Okay. Mr.
That's
Taylor,
exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. I'm going public with this. I have the United States Post Office.
Okay.
Are you going to speak over me, or are we going to have a conversation?
I'm not argue with you because I was just trying to figure out. I just spoke to you this morning.
You just told me if you keep your mouth shut, that we'll pay you a settlement.
Okay. Sir, those words didn't even come out my mouth.
Okay, so why can't we tell the truth then? Why can't?
I'm not saying you can't. Listen.
No, you listen and listen to me real good, very clearly, very clearly.
With you, Mr. Taylor.
This isn't an argument. This is an argument. Let your lawyers know. Let your lawyers know.
I think you've taken this out of context. You called me last week and you said, Crystal, nobody's taking me serious. I said, let me hear what you got to say. I did my due diligence. I contacted the people. I mailed you out a claim form. I called you and spoke to you this morning, and you gave me your new address. I put it in the system. Now you're calling me saying you're going public. And I'm like, me thinking if you're going public, meaning nobody's helping you in it. So that's why I'm like, where is this going? If I'm working with you to get your claim in, I don't have a problem with, I can't stop you from going public. So
exactly.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
So this doesn't affect my claim at all. But that's not what you just said. What I have recorded.
Okay, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay, thank you for further clarification, but that's not what you just said, and I have it all recorded.
I think you took it out of content, but you have your opinion.
Okay,
I can't tell you what to do, sir.
You said
why
would you?
I'm not even a legal person to advise you.
Okay,
but go ahead.
You keep talking over me. So what do you want to do? You want to actually let me talk? You're talking over me right now as I'm telling you you're talking over me. Are you going to allow me to speak? You're going to be totally quiet? Okay. So here's the deal. I'm not accepting $1 from you guys without you guys taking accountability, responsibility, and letting the public know everything that's gone on. I have everything recorded. I told you I did from the very beginning. You asked me to compile all the evidence that I have for you. I have that. I have it compiled. It's all there in a short, sweet video format with everything listed, the documentation. I have everything transcribed and all the supporting evidence chronologically laid out in a video. I asked you for an email to send you that so that you could understand. And if you really care about helping the public, like your second story claimed, then you would want to see that, because it means that you would have the evidence supporting my claims and the veracity therein. So if you want to help the public like you're claiming you do right now, and you're on my side and you're really going after this, then you would want to see all the stuff that I have. So what are you going to do? What's your play? What's your move?
Okay. So when we spoke earlier about you giving me that information, so when we spoke earlier, I said, get your claim form in first. Then that's when I have you email me everything. But you haven't submitted your claim form. Do you remember me saying that?
What does a claim form have to do with it? I'm going to fill out a claim form, and I am also going to submit that. But you wanted me to compile all the evidence. And if I have all the evidence compiled, don't you think it's...
You broke up. Say that again. You broke up. Say it again.
You asked me to compile every bit of evidence that I have. I'm saying I have that. Do you want a copy of it?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I need you to do. I need you to... We talked about you compiling your information. With you compiling your information, I need the claim form to go along with it. So that's why I said, when we first initial talked, I said, okay, I'm going to mail you out a claim form, compile a claim form, and then when you get ready to, and these were because I've done this before, were my exact words. Once I get your claim form, I'll have you email me all your supporting documents. That's what I said. If you misunderstood it, I apologize.
I have you on record. I have you recorded on the previous conversation. You did not say that.
Okay, well, if
you told me to compile everything onto that list. You did not say that.
That doesn't scare me. It doesn't bother me. I'm just here to do a job. I get paid regardless of what happens.
Sure, but if you're trying to,
I'm just trying to gather the information that you're trying to submit, and I'm trying to get you to submit it. Where when you submit it, you can submit everything. So you're going to submit the claim form, and at this point, I still need the claim form first.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the claim form as soon as it gets.
I need that claim form.
I have it filled out. I have it filled out.
Let me finish. Once I get the claim form in my possession, then we'll say, okay, Mr. Noah, now I'm going to give you my email or a email address or a fax number to send everything. But I have to, I'm doing it in the order so when you send me stuff, I don't want you emailing me because we're not supposed to, because then you want to email me and say, hey, I emailed Crystal. She never responded. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Okay. Everybody is when they're trying to cover up something. Everybody is when they have an angle and they're not telling the truth, but that doesn't matter.
I don't have an angle.
You do have an angle. I have you recorded just saying, like, I thought we were working together.
30+ years.
But
nothing you can say to me is gonna.
All right. So listen, are you gonna listen? I don't care about getting you fired. I care about.
You're breaking up.
I said I don't care about you getting fired. That's not what I'm talking about. I care about people being notified, wrongs being righted.
Okay. So
and here's the other thing. Stop talking over me. Stop talking over me. Don't do that. I'm giving you respect and allowing you to speak. Stop doing that to me. Either. Are you going to stop talking over me?
Sir, don't talk to me like I'm a kid. Come on now.
You're talking over me.
Good. Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna close it. Come on.
We're two adults. We've established that, right? Okay. You said, I thought we were working together. I have you on recording right when we started this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. We've established that. Mm-hmm. When I wanted to work with you guys, it was about circumventing going to court and having this drawn out in court with lawyers and all of that. It was not to make me stay quiet using this as some kind of leverage or a bribe to get you guys, hold you guys over the flame so that I get money. This isn't a money grab. You guys are going to pay me either way. This is what's going to happen. I have a valid claim. No, you are. You're going to pay me.
No,
it's going to be worth.
I don't make the decision.
I have 2 kids and 1 kid on the way. You exposed me to asbestos, and I have people on the record stating in this video, stating on the record right there in the evidence that they knowingly tried to put my life in danger. And this is the United States Post Office. So I have this evidence. You're going to pay me. That's completely separate. What I'm talking about is going public and making sure that you guys let the town of Pine Top know what you exposed them to for 20 or 30 years, according to Chris Swan.
Okay.
Okay?
That's what you're trying to do? So you're trying to do two
That's
things.
what I meant by we're going to work together. Is we're going to try to keep it out of the courts if we can. So I need that clarification for you.
Understand that. When I
Yeah, because I don't take a bribe. I don't take a bribe.
Let me know when I can talk, sir.
I don't take a bribe. Okay?
I'm not trying to offer. I can't offer you a bribe.
By trying to shut me up from going public is akin to a bribe. That's right from wrong.
I don't want to go back and forth. Just let me know when you're ready for me to respond to what you're saying.
By telling me that we thought you were working with us or we were working together is akin to offering somebody a bribe. Then you switched up. That is. So, but it doesn't matter.
Can I respond?
Yeah, you can respond. Yeah, go ahead.
So, when I tell people I work with you, my job as a tort claims collection specialist is to work with claimants to resolve their claims.
And keep it out of the courts, right?
So let me finish. I help people submit the proper documentation that they need for the Postal Service to settle a claim that they have against the U.S. Postal Service by telling you I'm going to work with you, meaning I'm going to explain to you the procedures. I'm going to explain to you what forms you're going to need. That is my job, to work with claimants to assist them. I apologize if you took it out of context, because I have no authority to bribe anybody, nor will I ever bribe anybody, because it's above my pay grade.
Exactly.
I don't know any government person. What am I going to give you? Money out my personal checking account? No, I'm an American citizen working every day.
Exactly. So here's what's we're gonna let the public decide off of everything that's going on.
I can't. Here's the thing. I can't stop you, Mr. Noah, from doing that.
I know you can't.
I have no control over that.
So your own words are either going to exonerate you or hold you accountable.
You can say what you want to say. You can record what you want to say.
And I will.
I have no idea what you mean when you saying I'm trying to bribe you. Now I'm like, what? I'm thrown off.
Okay, well, when I fill out your guys' arbitrary claim forms...
I've never had anybody call me and tell me that. You are the first. Congratulations, sir.
May I speak,
then? Here nor there. I am not trying to bribe you, nor will I ever try to bribe you, because I'm not paying anything out of my pocket for nobody. I'm here to do a job. And if you think I am trying to bribe you, I'm going to put you on notice October 10th at 3:05 p.m. Crystal Motley is not trying to bribe nobody to not doing anything. If you want to go public,
call the authorities. Let them know, and we'll let them listen to it.
Let them know, give you their contact number, and you can deal with them as far as going.
Yeah, call the authorities.
I have no idea. Let me finish. I have no idea what that entails. That's above my pay grade. So the only thing I can do is let my district manager know.
Yeah, your district manager. If they're the ones in charge, then I should probably be talking to them.
I don't have a problem with you recording. Let me finish. I don't have a problem with you recording, because nothing I said to you was out of context. Well, nothing I said to you was in any shape, form bribery.
It's there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can I speak now? So I will fill.
I'm about ready to end this call because I'm blown away.
Okay.
You blown Crystal away with this conversation.
Crystal, I blow a lot of people away. So here's the deal. I will fill out your arbitrary.
Because I don't want this. I don't want
Yeah.
this. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, Crystal.
Lord,
Okay.
have mercy. Peace be still. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and talk, because I don't know what to do with you.
Yeah.
I never heard nothing like you. Boy, you done blow my man. I ain't never heard nothing like this. Never.
Okay.
Never. My 30 years of career. You done made my day with this one. Okay. Jesus. I ain't risking my job for nobody. Now, would you like to talk to the media people? Would you like for me to connect you with them, or whoever will be able to assist you, put whatever you want to put on notice about that station up there? I don't even know what the heck it is. Would you like to talk to the media person?
I've already talked to him. It doesn't matter.
How you talk to me? You didn't even tell me you talked to him. How am I supposed to know?
Because they got a statement from you guys.
I don't got a statement from whom, sir?
I don't know. This doesn't matter.
Less
Listen,
than a week
are
ago.
you gonna? I'm just waiting until you let me finish the conversation. So whenever you're done.
So you've had something going on with the post office before you even called me. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. You telling me you talk to the media? When I say talk
Are
to
you
the
gonna
media,
let me
you talk
speak,
to the post
ma'am?
office.
Are you gonna
I'm
let me
asking you a
speak?
question. When you say you
Who's-
talk to the media, are you saying you
who's-
talk to the post office media? I don't know, because that's who I'm going to connect you with.
Are you gonna let me speak?
Sure,
Okay, without interruption.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Got me drinking pop.
So,
I don't even drink pop.
Crystal, I am going to submit your guys' arbitrary paperwork, right, for filling out whatever documentation you guys lord over to have a claim heard. Okay. That being said, when that happens, I'm gonna need whoever's pay grade it actually is, so that I can send them this conversation as well as all the other information that I have
Put it on the
that I have
flash drive,
compiled.
sir. You gonna put it on the flash drive?
A flash drive and send it to you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Put
right.
it on the flash drive.
All right. Thank you, Crystal. God bless you.
Thank you. You as well.
If
I hope you get what you're looking for, because Mr. No, I had no idea.
I'm
what
draining
you
the
were talking
swamp.
about.
That's what I'm doing.
No idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
So, but we're still working together. We have a common goal of making sure the public's interest is protected, correct?
Sir, it's whatever.
I mean, what's your
I
public
work at
statement
that.
on it? Because you have a chance right now to give your public statement on how you want to address.
I cannot. You have to talk
The
to
public.
You have to talk to the people that talk. That I'm not a person that can go to the media. We have an employee that is hired to represent the Postal Service when the media is involved. Mr. Taylor, that's out my pay grade. That is not my job.
Okay.
So I can't go to the media because it's not my profession. And I'm not going to step into those shoes because they didn't hire me for it.
Okay.
Are you understanding?
I'm
I am
understanding.
not a media person.
So when I
if
called
have
you guys,
not
who's
talked to the media
responsible
person,
for
I can
internal
try to find
audits
out. Let me
of-
finish. If you have not talked to the media person for the U.S. Postal Service, for the Arizona, New Mexico district, and you want to talk to them about going public or responding to your accusations, that's who you need to talk to. It's not me.
No, I'm talking about who's responsible above your pay grade for holding this post office accountable so that the public is notified. Who is that? Who is that? Because that's part of our terms of working this out. If you guys aren't willing to do that, that's gonna be worked out in our arbitration.
It would start with our district manager.
Okay, so your district manager needs to call me.
It would start with him, but
Okay.
before it goes to him, I will take it to my manager and forward her our dialogue.
So
whatever you
right
give me,
now
I'm gonna
you're
give it to
on
somebody. Let me
record.
finish.
You're on
You're not
record
letting me
saying
finish.
you're not even willing
You're
to
not
let
letting
the
me finish.
no.
You're not
You
letting
need
me
to
finish.
listen
Let
to
talk,
me.
sir. I got my finger in the air. That means it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. I don't know who you would talk to about the media information. Meaning, I don't know that person's first and last name for the U.S. Postal Service, Arizona, New Mexico. Every district has a media person. It is not me. I'm not stepping in that role to talk to the media about what goes on at that station. That is not my job. My job does consist of settling claims or preparing claims to be settled by the U.S. Postal Service attorneys. Now that you said you want to go to the media, I will contact whoever. I'm going to contact.
This has nothing
my
to do with the
manager
media.
tell her what you want to do, and
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
going to leave it up to her because I don't want no parts of this.
Okay, listen. So, are you done talking? I want to know if your manager's the one responsible for making sure that legal action and representation for the public safety is maintained. Then that's who I also want to talk to, because part of this whole deal of working out like our arbitration.
Before you do, Mr. Taylor, before you talk to her, I'm going to need your information, sir. So she can read and see what you're. So before she discusses with you, she's not going to get on the phone and just say, and she's going to talk blind to you. She's going to get on the phone and she's going to review everything you submitted, and she's going to go from there. She's either going to talk to our head attorney or our chief counsel.
Okay. All right.
It's levels in this. It's just, I'm not just going to set her up to be blindsided. No, absolutely not. Send me your information, put it on a drive, and send it to me.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
Have a great day, sir.
Yeah, God bless.
Enjoy.